folding teams woke up the neighbors. Interior crocodile alligator.
What's up?
Welcome. And welcome to the show. I am your host, Joey Wobbs, and this is Wabbslink. We are doing Wabbslink earlier this week because, well, it is a little bit nice to do this show before the Champions League ties. I think that's a pretty cool factor behind it because normally we would be doing this after the ties. So that's a factor, but the main factor is your boy's going on vacation this weekend. So I'm saying fuck off to all this. I'm about to enjoy myself for 3 nights, get a tattoo, all the good shit. You know what I'm saying?
Where you getting my initials?
Oh, I'm not getting your initials, but I'll actually send you the tattoo later. I mean, you'll see it later. But yeah. I'm going to Colorado for a couple of days. I might jump on a few streams here and there, maybe on Never a Foul, potentially after a Chelsea game. But depending on the circumstance, of course. But yeah, I'll be going to Colorado for a couple of days, 4 days, and I'm going to go enjoy a Red Rocks concert, two nights at Red Rocks this weekend. So that's the plan. So we're gonna stick to it here. Link, my boy, appreciate you doing this a little bit early.
You say it's early, but this is the original time we started. It used to be Tuesdays.
That's a good point. I didn't even put a thing of that. Big up to everybody, bro.
Yeah, happy to be here. Big up everybody in the chat.
Is this your brother?
Yeah, it is my brother. Yeah. Big up. The Arsenal fan, yeah. But
I knew I could tell by his face. Like as soon as I pulled it up, I knew that was your brother, bro.
He's gotta fix that. Take your face off the profile. But yeah, man. Happy to be here. What show is this? Did we figure out what it is?
I did not do I can do it while we're talking here. Give me 1 second.
We're on 50 something, but
we're at
thanks
least
everybody
on 50.
for hopping in. I'm happy, bro. Champions League back, bro. It's the best time of the year. Best time of the year. Champs is back. The hate watch was unsuccessful today. I'm sure we'll get into it. But yeah, I'm just happy to have football back, European football. So
what you think about today's games?
Which ones?
I mean, there's a lot of good games. There was some good games and there were some bad games, right?
Hey, any mods in here? I give you permission to put link and timeout whenever you want. Let's start with the early slate. I didn't get to watch the USG game. I wish I could have tuned into that. I was watching Arsenal.
I didn't watch it either, but fucking Steve told me they cooked. They absolutely cooked.
That's good. I wasn't expecting too much out of Bilbao. I thought they put on a really good account for themselves, but I think a lot of the chat you're seeing online is overdone when it comes to Arsenal's performance, good or bad. I think it was a standard Arsenal European performance. They constricted the team, made sure they didn't give up any chances, and they went into the game assuming that they would get their chances, and they took them today. Um, I have to give Arteta credit for the subs. I am one of the biggest critiques of his game management and his squad rotation, but the subs worked perfectly today. I don't think the front three that you saw in their game was very effective. There's questions about Eze on the left wing. I'll get to Gyökeres first.
I just kind of find it funny how they went direct as soon as Gyökeres went off the field.
Yeah,
I just find it very funny.
It's very ironic that happens. But Gyökeres was starved.
It doesn't actually makes zero sense. It makes zero fucking sense that you just switch and go literally as direct as you possibly could as soon as he comes off the pitch.
Yeah, but if you think about how the team is set up in place, Gyökeres has top end speed, but does he have agility and acceleration like a Martinelli does? You definitely can't say he's as quick as Trossard. I know Trossard isn't that fast, but and another thing, if you think about it, Gyökeres is just as bad, if not worse, in the air than Trossard and Martinelli. So it's not like for me, Gyökeres was a big miss. It made sense. It wasn't working with what you had. You weren't going to take off your best set piece taker. They kept Marino on because they didn't bring on Waneri, if I'm correct. Like it made sense for how Arteta goes into games. Now, if you want to be upset with how Arteta game plans and sets up his team, that's a whole nother conversation.
We're actually on episode 49, by the way.
Episode 49. You know, it's frustrating for Arsenal fans for sure. It's comical to us, but when it works, you have to give him credit for it.
Yeah, I mean, I think the midfield is an issue at this current moment.
I was going to get onto that.
Arsenal fans are starting. I saw Hooks today. Grasp.
Hooks is realizing. Yeah.
He actually grasps the idea, the idea of it, like that. But Rice next to Zubimendi might not be the best option. Rice is just kind of all over the place, and Zubimendi's trying to dictate. You can't dictate with a guy that's kind of running with his head.
Big up for the raid. Big up for the raid. Never a foul.
Appreciate that, Cass. He told me he hooked it up, so I appreciate it. Welcome. And welcome to the show. I don't see the raid yet.
I don't know. Solomon said it. So.
There it is. All right, there it is.
Oh, see, he said BSB. Yo, big up my peoples.
Big up to everybody.
Yeah.
I would agree with that. I would agree with you have the best defensive in Europe.
But that's not.
I don't think that's really debatable, in my opinion. To be honest, I don't really think that's debatable.
And the best quality.
Yeah, the quality and the most volume.
For sure.
The most volume of players.
Yeah. Back to the midfield, I think. And
did you watch any of the Spurs game? I didn't watch any of the Spurs game.
I didn't watch it. They didn't do anything because I was watching on the Paramount Golazo show, which is terrible commentary and broadcasting. But anyways, there was nothing going on.
That's a whole other conversation.
Yeah,
they trying to do the whole red zone thing, and it's terrible.
Charlie Davies is awful as a commentator. But yes, so I didn't watch any of the Spurs game. I saw the goal happen, and then I didn't get to watch it because I was watching Arsenal, and then I was trying to hate watch Real Madrid. And there were so many goals in the Dortmund-Juventus game that they never turned back to the Tottenham game.
Because there didn't seem like there was much going on in the Tottenham game.
Exactly.
Well, I was being told. I mean, if your brother wants to come on and talk, he can come on here and talk. I don't give a shit.
I mean, I would love to have him on. I don't know. Do you want the link up other link, I guess I should say.
Yeah, other link. Older or younger link?
Older link.
Older link. Do you want the link? Do you want the link to come on here and talk?
If he responds, he can feel free to. I will say this show will turn very much into to Arsenal.
That's what I was kind of hoping it would turn into. So.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm ready to have that on stream yet. He can join if he wants, but I feel like he's busy. But yeah, it's up to him.
That's fair. No worries, bro. Anytime you would next time you let us know, you can jump on.
Yeah,
no problem.
He's busy.
Yeah, no worries.
But anyways, I really want to talk about this midfield bounce because of my agenda, and everyone knows my Rice agenda. I've been waiting to see the Sociedad midfield, and we only got it for 18 minutes. But instead of bringing on Rice, you saved Rice for Europe, which is fine. You saw how fluid Arsenal's midfield looks with Nwaneri next to Marino. I don't understand.
Or just a natural 10, right?
A natural 10, because it's Eze.
Because you're putting 2 8s in there, and then you're kind of getting yourself stuck because they're both box to box and they're not progressing the ball enough. And then that just cause runners. You just have runners all over the place. That's really all you're doing. And then Zubamendi's job becomes 10 times harder. So instead of having Zubamendi be able to have multiple options to get to, it ends up being Zubamendi has either 2 options, go backwards or go wide, which Zubamendi is very good at getting the ball wide, getting the ball out wide. So it's not necessarily a problem, but it limits you. It limits the way that it limits the way that you can be played. Because if those 2 players can't get on the ball and turn and create with their ball carrying realistically, which Marino's not the best ball carrier, I would say, but like Rice is at least a decent ball carrier. Like then you're gonna end up getting stuck in the same type of passes are gonna keep on coming off. That's what ends up causing it to be like when people say it's a boring style. No, it's not necessarily a boring style. They're just getting their tactics are forcing to hit the way that the tactics are being set up against them. They're forcing Arsenal to get the ball wide and just go once. Really, like that's it. Like you got the opportunity to go once, so do something with it. Today, they didn't really do much with it, other than the one pass from Nani, like to Eze. Like they didn't really do much with it. So that's why when I said earlier, like if they go one shot direct to the front, the top of the box, they don't really have that problem when they have Marino, like or somebody like at first it was Rice. They got the ball to Rice. I think it was Mascara to Rice, and the ball never even left the floor until it hit Martinelli. Didn't even leave the air until it hit Martinelli. It never hit the floor. So it was like that's the type of directness and quickness you have to play with in getting into it when you have the space available to you. That's just like but now it's time they really played through the middle.
But if it's Arteta, we say all these things, but we also have to apply that context to Arteta. And so I think Arteta is so risk averse that he won't go into a game saying we're gonna play 75 minutes, go direct, concede control of the game to have more of a quote unquote basketball game. That's my thing. Like
I just think you can't play Marino and Rice. You can play either or, but
it's or. Yes, it has to be or.
You have to play a 10 next to what those guys to allow there's someone else to be more creative when they're as a passer, like just more creative in general.
But you say this
more creative.
But you say this, but if you don't play Marino and Rice together, naturally you're going to play Rice. We all know that, and I don't want to dispute that. But Marino is their second best aerial threat. Now that Havertz is in here, it's Gabriel and Marino in the box they're looking for. So
I mean, you got to play football. You either play football or you play set pieces, like your choice.
And we know what his choice is most times.
Like I mean, I just feel like you're just wasting an unbelievable talent on the bench by doing that. And the 2 players I rate so highly on this is the 2 youngsters. Like in this Arsenal team, the two guys I rate the most are Skelly and I rate Nwaneri. Those are the 2 guys I rate the most. Skelly's getting iced out now, pretty much.
Yep.
And Nwaneri, bro, just let him break through. Just let him break through.
It doesn't make sense to me. The timing of his new contract and then buying the players.
Yeah.
Right. It's like, do you want him to have an
opportunity
to shine or not?
It's the same thing with Skelly though. You gave him a contract and you still went and got Nkapia.
Nkapia.
Anyways, off of Arsenal.
Good win though. Good win.
Good win in the end.
Yeah.
Definitely a good win. Definitely worth like. All right, let's speak on Chelsea because what happened in the Brentford game? We came out and we were really flat because of the lineup, in my opinion, right? Mm-hmm. And I don't know why he keeps on doing this with Trev. Like he has this like Trev. He keeps on putting Trev on the left, and it's literally cutting off the left-hand side
because he can't go. Yeah,
it's literally cutting off the left-hand side. He has zero passing angle from the right. All you can do is you could cut that off. All you have to do is stand and cut that off. You could stand right there in front of him, and you'll be able to cut that off if he's passing from his right. So you have no passing angle to go left. He doesn't want to use his left foot. And then we're just sitting here, like, wondering what's going on. When Hato's probably a better fit to just play on that left-hand side, and he inverted him into the midfield. And it just felt all backwards. You know what I mean? Like, it felt just all backwards in the beginning of the game. Like with Chelsea, like the whole first half was like everyone's like sitting hating on Jamie, but like yeah, Jamie was bad. Don't get it twisted. But like, bro, we the way that we could get this guy the ball with no overlap, no underlap. The underlap's fucking Hato, and Hato's not even underlapping in the right areas to help Jamie. He's getting into the box, so it's like I'm like it just didn't work. Like the set, Hato was just felt like he was lost. Jamie was isolated, and he's not confident whatsoever, and he was awful from all that. He's a 20-year-old kid, so I do expect him to get better. Neto was good. Neto and Enzo were like all right on that side, and João Pedro was just not getting service because he was just not getting that much service, and the service that he did get was getting from Bueno Note, who, once again, why did we sign him?
Mm-hmm.
Like, why? Like, it's a stupid fucking signing. No matter what you tell me, it's a stupid signing. I don't care how much it was. Alone, none of it. I already watched the player enough. He's not the level for our football club, so I don't know why we went and got this kid. Don't know. I don't know, and I don't get it, and I will not get it. He could score against Manchester United, the winner, and I still won't get it. The thing is, Link, we didn't even buy him.
Yeah, you loaned him. That's where
we didn't even buy him. It's a loan.
Why is your club loaning in players? Why is your club
that's the whole point. No matter what you tell me, Link, no matter what anybody tells me, that deal specifically is an indictment of what these sporting directors keep on doing. They keep on trying to play I'm playing Football Manager, and this guy has 5-star potential. Like, that's what you're playing. What you're doing.
1.5 to 2.5.
How many times have I came on this channel and said my sporting directors, their jobs in the morning is to turn on Football Manager and run that simulation for the year over and over and over again until they get it right. And one time, Bueno Note came up and worked. That's it. That's it. I keep on telling people that. Hato's not good scouting. What did I tell you about Hato? Hato is not good scouting. You just turn on Football Manager, see his potential, and you went for him. You didn't.
He's left-footed. He's 20. 5-star potential. I need that.
You didn't watch him. No one could tell me you watched him. I've been saying it for over a year with these fucking sporting directors. Have I or have I not, my friend? For over a year, I've been saying these sporting directors don't know what they're doing. They're playing Football Manager. I've been saying that for a while. That's it. That's it. I don't have anything else to say about that guy. All right. Anyways, back to the game. Second half comes back around, and we make subs, right? So he messed up. He made subs. Hey, cool. I'm cool with that. I'm like, that's the type of motion that I'm expecting. We're down 1-0, right? So he makes the subs. These players come on. We cook the flames out of them. We cook them for the next 45 minutes. Good. Even Garnacho, who came on when he played, he did all right. Wasn't like he was terrible, but he did all right. One long throw. We dealt with him all night, except Sanchez was shaky all night on him, but one long throw. Because they didn't have another chance during the first half. In the second half. They didn't have one other chance in the second half. Pretty much the entire 45 minutes, we had them cuffed up. The long throws were the only danger that they were even creating. One long throw. One guy drops the mental side of it for a second. We get Fabio Carvalho scores on us. 2-2 draw. It's that simple. I mean, is there other things that could have happened? That like Cole Palmer probably should have put 2 or 3 of 3. He should probably had 2.
He should have had it. He should have had.
He could have had 2 or 3 goals coming in at halftime. 2-3 goals. He could have had 2-3. Like, dude, Toastin, bro, do you think every center back, do you think Saliba or Gabriel is going to go all year without getting cooked?
You never know. You never know.
Okay.
I hear
I'll believe it when I see it, bro. Toastin's been getting cooked the same way. He'll learn. He also needs fucking somebody to track the fuck back and help him instead of him just being 1-on-1. Like, that should never be the case. What is my other center back doing? Jogging.
Bro, I have lofty ambitions for your side this year. And I can't have these Brentford results, bro. I can't. Like, I know we talked about the sporting directors, but I need more. You know, I'm really upset because my Cole Palmer agenda wasn't, serviced this weekend. But I need more. I need more from your rotation of wingers. I need Maresca to figure out his center back pairing. I need him to be consistent with that center back pairing. And I know you don't have Levi, but you need some chemistry. You need to get it very soon.
Consistent. It's just, why did you play Wesley Fofana at right back when you had 3 right backs on the bench?
But that kind of goes my consistency. If you have your center back pairing, why are you disrupting it to put your starting center back, who you paid X amount of money for 3 years ago? He's supposed to be your center back next to Colwell. Why are you forcing him to right back?
Bro, I was asking that in the beginning of the before the game even started. I was asking that.
So I think he rotated. I think he was trying things out. Maybe he got a little bit overconfident and said, Brentford is the game we try things out. But yeah, I need to see more. And
my problem, I'm going to tell you right now, like I told you at the end of January, at September 1st, okay, when the window closed, okay, what did I say? I said this window was a 4. Why did I say it was a 4? Because we didn't get a center back even when Levi got injured. We have 2 other center backs who are injury prone, and we did not get a center back. That is a decision that you decided. You decided to loan the center back that we got from Strasbourg. Cool. If he's not good enough, cool. He's playing center back for Strasbourg. Cool. We don't have another center back outside of Tosin. Fine. That's what you want to do. Cool. But don't tell me you couldn't have gotten another center back. Don't tell me that. You went and got Bueno Note. You went and got Garnacho. You had to get Garnacho. You had
insisted.
You insisted and had to get Garnacho.
Priority signing.
Every week, Garnacho. Every week from Fabrizio. You had to get Garnacho. But no, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right there.
Big up, Skills.
Fuck you, Skills. Don't give a shit. Fuck
Hey,
this
Skills. Hey, Skills. I didn't see the mask today. I didn't see none of this. If you want to address that.
I think I care.
Yeah. But yeah, I have questions about your depth, and those questions make me question my predictions for your club. If you guys can't figure out, not that you guys can't figure out, if you guys don't get some chemistry from when you don't have your set 11, 12, 13 players in, it could be a more comfortable version of last season. Instead of you finishing in second.
Exactly what it was going to be as soon as they decided that we weren't going to get a center back.
There's 3 goals and 5, by the way. And it was a pity penalty, and we're going to hype up stuff against Leeds now, Skills. But we've already talked about Arsenal. But yeah, so if we keep
the problem
Chelsea,
is DLB. The problem is we already spent 90 million on wingers because they had to get Garnacho. They had to. There was no. They had to get Garnacho. They had to. So now we suffer with Garnacho making mistakes like that one that happened the other day because really, Link, really, it's like beyond the center back, beyond all this, we won that fucking game. Somebody slept. One player slept.
Fell asleep on the back post. But thank you for bringing this back up. But you said, I think it was you in the chat that said that you don't blame Sanchez. And I was watching his positioning on that goal, and it was awful. And I don't know if it was just localized to that specific incident, but that's terrible goalkeeping from a positioning standpoint. Like, never once has a goalkeeper been taught to start ahead of where he wants to go. You're supposed to be able to run towards the ball, not have to back up towards your line.
Bro, like, sure, we can sit here and we can sit here.
It's not to crash it on Sanchez. I'm just saying about that.
We can sit here and crash Sanchez, though. Like, that's cool. Like, I'm down with that. Like, if that's what we want to do, that's cool too.
That's not necessarily what I want to do. I just wanted to make an observation.
But in the end, bro, like, you can say that he wasn't in a great spot. But whose man scored?
Garnacho. Hey, I am not. Garnacho.
That's all I'm saying, bro.
I'm not Garnacho Defense League.
40 million for what?
Not more than
for us to drop points. First game he comes onto the pitch. 40 million there for that. We won that fucking game. Caicedo had a screamer. Should have been the winner.
Talk to me about tomorrow, bro. Or do you want me to go through?
I don't know why Bayern are doing this underdog gimmick against us.
You're the world champs. What are you talking about?
Okay. Then why is everyone predicting us to lose 3-1? If they're the underdogs, why are we being predicted to lose? Everyone's being predicted to lose.
This is the dichotomy of Chelsea.
Bayern easy win, right?
Hey, the
that's what they said. That's what everyone says when we play a big team. And like we don't smack big teams. Okay. See, this is what I like from people though, okay? This is why I like everyone likes to act like we don't play big teams and we don't win against big teams. Okay.
This is my thing.
This is why I don't like this underdog. Like, why is Bayern playing an underdog gimmick against Chelsea? A Chelsea team who's just came back from the Champions League in 3 years. Their fucking CEO came out and said, we're the underdogs in this game. That's what their CEO came out and said.
Because Bayern are broke boys. That's why. On paper,
why is But if I'm world champions, then why is everyone? If everyone says, "Oh, you're world champions," what does that fucking have to do with the game? What does that have to fucking do with the game? What's that have to do? We could have 11 injured players and we're world champions. What the fuck is that? Like, what does that have to do with the tie?
Hey, man. Don't
You
shoot
see the retardedness of YouTube sometimes? I'm sorry, I'm going to just use the R word. You see it? It's retarded, bro. You actually have mental illness, bro. Actual mental illness. Like, what is Bayern? Why is Bayern coming out? Why is Bayern coming out and saying we're the underdogs? If we're the team that's going to lose, everyone thinks is going to lose. Why are they saying they're the underdogs?
Where's the game?
They're at home. Even more of a reason for them to not be the underdogs.
But you know why they're doing this. They have been on this PR campaign all summer because they're losing out to targets from the Premier League. They got bullied by Liverpool. They got bullied by Newcastle. I forgot the other team that took their target.
Yeah, Lewis is going through.
Bayern is trying to create this narrative, and it's kind of true that they can't keep up with the Prem's financial. Yeah. And so you're looped into that, and they throw in the Club World Cup champions, and then they have their narrative. We both know it's not.
So when they lose, if they lose, then that's the we can't compete.
We can't compete. It was the first game. We're going to do our best to make it as far as we can. The champs.
What has come of this club, bro? That's all I'm saying. What has come to this club? What has it come to with this club? Like, this is what it has come to. Like this is what it's come to.
Bro, broadcasting rights run all. Put on a better product.
So they turned the backroom staff into a WWE show?
Basically. Over 50 wrestling.
Over 50 wrestling.
Honus and them, men, bro, are just bugging. Every time I look at a new
every time Honus opens his mouth now, I swear to God, he's Paul Heyman. Every time Honus opens his mouth, he's freaking Paul Heyman, bro. Literally. Like, I don't know how else to put it. He's literally Paul Heyman out there. He's crying. He's fucking propaganding. He's fucking trying to, like, I don't get it. I just don't get it.
But I want to talk about the game, bro. Who is Harry Kane scoring against you guys? You gonna let Harry Kane score?
If he don't, bro, we whooping their ass. I'm gonna tell you that right now. If he don't score, we whooping their ass.
Hey, what you doing about my future right winger? What you doing about that? Cuckoo versus Lisa. What's up?
If there's anybody in the world that I trust against a top winger, it's that man right there. My fucking baller. Now he might get cooked once. He might get cooked once or twice. That's all right. Happens as a fullback. I would know.
Yeah.
Gotten cooked plenty of times in my life.
Yeah.
But he's good enough, man. He's good enough. He is, his quality is undeniable in my opinion. So
I can't stand the guy.
I know, but that means he's doing it right. That means he's playing football the right way. He's playing fullback the right way. If you can't stand him, then that's a good thing. The people in the chat that like to hate on him, that's fine too. Because I know that's how he eats off that shit. He feeds off that shit, bro. He feeds off that. That boy, he's there to rattle you. That's what he's there for. That he is there to rattle you. You and everybody watching him that is not wearing a blue jersey.
Hey, JJ, I don't give a damn about those trophies. I can't stand them.
Fact.
I can't stand them.
Everyone talks about all these other left backs, bro. There's nobody.
Hey, so what? You went in? What's up?
Pushing this agenda more than me right here. I've been pushing this agenda for 18 months.
I better see it tomorrow, and
it's every game. You better see it, bro. What do you mean? Oh, I better see it tomorrow, bro.
Tomorrow
plays every
Champions
game.
League Wednesday night under the lights.
Yeah, I'm cool, bro. I'm not.
High-profile matchup.
Why should I be scared of
anybody? I'm not saying you should be scared. All I said
okay,
is
then
that
why are we having this conversation?
Pause. What do you mean? What? Because we need to talk about the actual fixture. I want
and I'm telling you, and I've told
insight
you,
on your
and
lineup.
I've told you what I felt.
But we've only gone through two players. We've spoken about two players.
Yes,
4.
but you wanted me to expand on the Olise and Kukurea thing. I've already put that down for you. I don't need to put that down for you anymore. I already said what I needed to say. You just trying to get more extra shit. You see, that's what Wolfie tried to do. He tried to get more extra shit. You know
don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
I know how this works.
Do not trigger me.
What about their defense? What about their defense and their full?
That's not
and their midfield. What about that? How does that look against our team? I'm asking you,
sir. If you don't do the whole defense thing, because I'm still rattled that you just said that I'm acting like Wolfie. To be completely honest with you,
bro.
But
do you understand? What I was saying? You know how easy it is for me to get you now. Like I be live on other streams, knowing that you're gonna watch that stream later, and I say things because I know I'm gonna piss you off.
Back to what I was trying to say. So, the midfield battle. Who are you going to start? I don't know what Bayern's current midfield is. I'm thinking it's
Palmer, Enzo, Caicedo.
So the big three is going to start. Cool.
Yep.
What are you going to be facing?
Pedro, Neto.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that's set. Cool. What are you expecting from Bayern from a lineup standpoint?
Goretzka, Kimmich, Leimer, Upamecano, Ta. I don't know who the fuck they play at left back.
Kimmich is going to be in midfield?
Yeah.
Okay. I just don't unless Goretzka turns back the clock for you.
Pavlovic might be in the midfield. Just depends.
I seen. Oh, that was for
Thank
Germany.
you, bro. Thank you, DLP. Appreciate that one. I forgot the guy's name. Staninic.
Yeah. So, unless Goretzka can turn back the clock, I don't see how that midfield deals with Caicedo. Personally, my agenda wants to see if Palmer produces tomorrow, but who's stopping Caicedo is my thing. And it's not even just going offensive.
If it was here's the thing: if Musiala was here, if Musiala was playing,
different story.
I would have I would understand everyone's acting of us potentially losing. Okay, but when you're telling me my boy Caicedo has to go against potentially Gnabry or one of these men, Kimmich or Goretzka, I'm calm.
Hey, but I almost forgot my boy. My boy on the left.
Yeah, Diaz.
Diaz versus Reece?
I think it might be Reece. I have this weird feeling that he might do Cole on the right, Reece in midfield, Gusto on the right. Reece in the midfield, Gusto on the right.
And
have
push
Reece
Caicedo
as
up a little
the
bit.
6. Have Reece as the 6, right? And then have Caicedo just locked on Kimmich, not even letting him move. That's the move. That's what he did with the CWC final. That's how he played the CWC final.
And that's where you saw a lot of Palmer's really good work happen. And
I think Gusto overlap.
On the right for you.
Still got Gusto overlap on that side. I could definitely see that being the case. And then Esteval comes off the bench potentially. as like a super sub kind of thing for the right. If we need another goal, then you move Palmer inside.
I would have much more confidence in your team if you played that.
I think if I were to put money on it, that's how I think we would play. If I were to put money on it, if you were to say, Joe, here's like the front, I don't know the center backs. I think it's Trev Tosin, right? Like Trev Tosin, Cucurella. If you tell me that if I'm gonna put money on it, the lineup that you're gonna go put out there, Palmer right, Pedro top, the midfield of Reece, Caicedo, Enzo, Gusto overlap.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, right? I don't know what company thinks he's getting. Because company, the way that company spoke about this game, he said he watched 40 of our games last year. He said he watched 40. Bro, like, you a fan now.
Yeah, at that point, you're trying to get the job.
You a fan, bro. Like, what are we talking about, bro? You a fan. Like, I find it interesting to think. That this game's gonna be as clear cut as company thinks it is with Esteval, because I think Esteval is the one that he thinks that is gonna end up coming in and playing. Because he was talking about Palmer playing in the middle. Company talked a lot in this interview, bro.
But what if he's
Maresca said very little, and Company talked a lot. Like, for two guys that both come from the Pep tree, technically, like, they are very different in press conferences.
Yeah.
Enzo can say a lot and have very little come out of it. You could get he'll say a whole lot of words, but there's not much you get from them words. You know what I'm saying? Company just be.
Bro, I think it's a part of the chess game. I think he's trying to get into his head. I don't know if it'll work, but I think he's chatting.
Bro, I don't understand why I really do feel like they fear us a bit.
They should. I don't know. Like, they should.
I really do feel like they fear us. And this is my point by asking the question earlier. I wanted all this to come out, so I knew how this conversation was going to go. We're going to go about how each team sees it, how it's going to go, right? We got our weaknesses, and what are their weaknesses? What are our strengths, and what are their strengths? If I were to add them up, right? Their attack's good. Our attack's good. Our midfield, way better than theirs.
Way better.
Way better than theirs. Our fullbacks, I would argue, are better. Their wingers are better. That's it. And if you're talking Neto Palmer as the wingers rather than it being Esteval Neto, that's a lot closer.
Exactly.
So, like, realistically,
it's like, bro, they're scared of your midfield.
Yes, and I think realistically, people don't want to admit this, but I think we're closer to them than people realize. And going into their stadium is really the advantage they have.
I don't know if it's the advantage they have.
I'm just saying.
I think they would be better off playing you at Chelsea.
Why?
Because then they don't have the onus and responsibility of trying to take the game to you. I think the fact that they're at home, the crowd's not going to accept them holding on for dear life or trying to be conservative. They're going to want to see a performance, right? Their midfield just isn't better than yours. How many teams have played through Chelsea's midfield in the last year?
One.
I don't even know which game that is.
You.
The first game?
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah. But even that, Slot still talks about that game. I think a lot of teams' eyes were open. Obviously not the fans because they're haters, me included. But a lot of teams' eyes were open to the quality of your midfield against PSG. I think it shook a lot of teams around Europe.
I think so too. I totally agree. And I think Reece's adjustment into the midfield over the season last year is a very, very good sample of looking at somebody's skill set and understanding if I can use him in a different way, he can be as potent, but not hurt him, not put so much on his body.
Right.
There are those types of instances where you can understand that. Like a lot of the times that happens with 10s, okay? Like 8/10s, okay? Like really good passing 8/10s go from playing way up the pitch, and then they slowly, as the age, they slowly move further back, right?
Pirlo, Cruz,
Modric,
mm-hmm.
You know, like the list goes on and on.
Arturo Vidal.
But with this is, instead of it being a bombing, overlapping wing back that we used to have, he's playing him in the pivot, and his control of the ball and his passing range is so good, it doesn't matter where he is on the pitch. It really doesn't. He's so technical. He's so good on the ball. He's physically strong. He doesn't get pushed off the ball.
Can I say something?
He's gotten so much better over the years. So over the year, he's gotten so much better at that position.
I think another thing that you have to give him credit for, which a certain player does not have the ability to do, is the spatial awareness inside midfield.
But that's something he learned over the year. So
right,
early in the year, he wasn't good at it. People were complaining that Reece was in the midfield early in the year. But as the year went on, and we used him in that position more and more, he got more used to being understanding the awareness of where he is on the pitch and who he has around him, right?
But, yeah, you say that. It's not to take away credit from Reece, but was he not Championship Player of the Year as a DM?
Yep.
Am I not mistaken?
No,
so
you're 100% correct. So
it's not like he didn't have promise in that position from a professional level.
Right.
It's more so he's fine-tuning it again. So credit to Maresca, but it's more so Reece just relearning some things and having some new wrinkles to the fold.
No, that's a great call out. That is a fantastic call out, bro. Like I'm so glad you brought that up. I'm not gonna lie. That is a really good call out on that. All right, let's get to your game because we don't got a ton of time.
We can fire through this because nothing happened this game. We look like
you guys just luck. You got a little bit of luck on your hands. That was all it was.
Hey, you know what? You can leave Man U, but the Man U doesn't leave you, buddy. Thank you, Hannibal. We look terrible. Scott Parker set Burnley up very well. Defended for their lives. I think they had 12% possession. It didn't work. I don't care. We won. We won 1-0. Shameless, maybe. The only positive I can take from this game is that it continues our win streak. We're top of the table, and we've yet to look good, and we're still winning games. If we narrow it down, actually look into the game, I like the performance of Gravenberch. I thought he was amazing. McAllister isn't playing well. Szoboszlai can't do much wrong right now just because of his physicality and athleticism, and he's not making too many mistakes. Were there any other good performers? No. I mentioned this earlier. I think it was the first week. Gakpo is playing a lot deeper. That's by design. That's part of our new defensive setup. So keep that in mind. But if we're getting into
that's nasty work.
What?
That's just nasty work.
What Gakpo's playing essentially left wing back, and when we're out of possession. That's the tactic right now. So on to bad performers. Gakpo. He's imitating Salah and trying to do the GA to cover up stinky performances. He's not getting GA, so awful. Salah, terrible. Thank you for the game-winning pen, my king. Ekitike actually made a funny post saying,
I saw that.
Yeah, how to face low block. So I think he's learning, and he'll get used
He
to it.
just how to face low blocks. It's hilarious, bro. It's actually hilarious, bro.
Oh, Van Dijk was
You know
amazing.
these guys watch this shit. Watch
Yeah.
this fucking watch the content, bro.
Bro, for sure.
Like they're
For
watching
sure.
Drifty and fucking
Mhm.
and that man.
They know the big
watching
accounts
them.
for their fan bases. 100%.
Don't get it twisted, bro.
Yeah.
Like them boys over there, Cal, Drifty, and the Coppish boys.
Coppish. Yeah.
They getting watches from that team. There's no doubt. I have zero doubts about it. Zero doubts. Like
sure.
Just from like the way that Hugo's posted over the last few months, like I telling you.
Yeah,
I'm telling
for
you,
sure.
Bro.
All right, so we're getting to that. I did want to mention, I forgot Virgil. Virgil, Imperious, best center back in the world. Next. Konate played well. Who's the right back? Bradley, decent. All right, now the shitty performers. Kirkez, bro, calm down. I keep saying this, bro. I said this last week, and you do
What
that
is
block.
wrong with
That
this
was
guy right now,
embarrassing,
bro?
It is embarrassing me right now, brother. Like, I appreciate Robbo. Shout out Robbo. He's like, yeah, he's young. He'll learn. But like, bro,
Wait,
bro, like, what
bro
are you doing?
Get hooked at like the 30th minute.
36th minute, because he dove. He had that terrible dive, right? The most obvious yellow card you'll ever see. And then he took someone down like 3 minutes later. Slaw had to take him off, bro. He's everything on the ball is fine. He's not the fastest, but he likes to slide tackle, which is not cool, super sketchy, but he gets the ball, right? It's the mental attributes right now, because he's just making bozo decision after bozo decision. I don't even like using that word because of how other creators talk about my people that way. But Jesus Lord. Figure it out, Kirkez. I think Robbo, I was gonna say I think Robbo should start, but you have to keep letting Kirkez play, because everyone knows he is the long-term person. Like, Robbo will get minutes, and if Kirkez
He's
keeps
gonna
messing
cost
up,
you points one of these games, but
I think that's gonna be the straw. Like, I think if it does end up costing us points, I think Robbo will get the start the next game.
Yeah.
But Kirkez, another howler, bro. He's had one good game against Arsenal, but that's Madueke tax. But dude, Kirkez, bro, please, bro.
I mean, I don't know if even that Arsenal game was a good game or if it was just a normal.
Madueke tax.
This it once again, and I'm gonna fucking trademark this term. A normal Nani performance. Okay, a normal Nani performance. Like every other week, a normal Nani performance. If he's wearing red, if he's wearing blue, it's a normal Nani performance, bro. That's what it is.
You want to put up Solomon's comment?
Yeah, he did.
That's locked in.
Yeah, he did.
Locked in.
Solomon actually went in there. He's been checking. I've had the document up for a while, so like I've been having it just like while I was watching the game. I had it up. So I was like clicking back and forth from it. I didn't get like not one fucking of these right to this week.
Well, yeah. So look, finish on the game. Kirkez terrible. Figured out, all mental. Wirtz. The simple thing is he's got to hit Jim. The other simple thing is that you're right. You were right about your questions to have. The third thing is I was wrong, but I don't care because we're still winning right now. And all of these supposed growing pains are what he was going to need to go through regardless. So good for him. We're still winning. As far as
I think a system change.
You cut out. Hold on. I don't know if it's me or you. Say that again. What about the system?
I think a system change may be very helpful for him.
Well, I think yes, and I think the system change is coming.
And that leads me to my next question. So go ahead.
Yeah. So Wirtz is either. So there's several problems that he's having, right? So one is Wirtz is getting the ball where he can't be dangerous with it, and he's just progressing the ball because it's a smart play to do. That's the first problem. The second problem is, as part of the current tactic, because of Hugo's affinity to coming to drop deep to get the ball and likes the ball at his feet, someone has to make that run in behind. So right now it's Florian Wirtz. So he's making that run in behind because he's supposed to, but none of the center backs are playing that long ball because that's not necessarily the most desirable option, is to play Florian Wirtz in behind, right? So there's that. And then you add on top of that.
And I don't really think you have anybody in the midfield that's maybe McAllister, but like that will slide the ball into him, like in from a midfield, because that's what like we like to do with Cole, is to have him run behind Gallo. So
but that's the difference. Like, you wouldn't necessarily say that's where you want Wirtz trying to do his best work, is running in behind or trying to,
no, 100%. There's no need for that. It's almost nonsense in my opinion.
Right. And so then you add that with, he's still got to get used to the physicality. He's not the strongest. He's a slight guy. So it just doesn't make sense to be playing that ball to him. Then the next thing is that once we do get into good spaces, I think that the pecking order of where the ball goes hasn't been reestablished. And so there's times where we're still looking for Salah, but Salah's been the worst attacker we've had this season so far. I think there are times where Gakpo or Hugo are trying to get off their own shot, which isn't a problem if the shot goes in. But I think there's a lot of opportunities.
Here's the thing is what we see right now is going to change. It has to change.
It changes. It changed. Yeah, 100%.
So, like, do you think Isak plays tomorrow?
He 100% plays tomorrow. I don't know if it's a start or if it's the second half, but he 100% plays tomorrow.
Okay. So that's where I'll judge it then. I don't know if we play it.
Maybe no. Let me take that back. 95%. You can't be too sure. 95% confidence.
Okay. That's gonna be the key. You guys have done enough. You guys have done well without him so far. Like, obviously you haven't lost or dropped points even. So like, you guys have done enough without him. But like, there's gonna be a game soon if he's not gonna play, that it's gonna cost you. And it might be this Atletico game, and I might be thinking too much about it, but like, it might be this Atletico game because of the type of low block they play. Like, the type of low block they play might be the danger to you. Like, I just think with Isak, that could be he's capable of helping him break it down as long as you get the ball to feet to him. He's too dangerous with ball to feet. Like, he'll chop a man and hit the ball. I just, to me, the biggest thing for this team is that I see a system change. Because like, I don't know how you can continue going on in this manner. Like you can't keep using words like this. Plain and simple. Like, words has to be either coming off the left, in my opinion, and like, he needs to be coming off the left inside with Kirkaz overlapping it. Make Kirkaz's job easier. Instead of having to have him do too much, have him do the once in a while overlap for Wirtz on an inside forward and inside 10 type of spot, that inside half space, and have Kirkaz be the width. Drop down fucking Gravenberch from having to run with the ball all the time. And then have Wirtz come into the midfield, pick up the ball from Grav and McAllister on the other side. Like, that's the way I'd play it. With Hugo up top, and maybe you can play Isak and Wirtz next to each other up top too. Like, that might be an option as well.
So I'm gonna have to send you the article / the screenshot for what they're doing, and you said you hate it, but if Ekitike likes dropping deep to get the ball, that left wing back / left mid role, that
that's not necessarily true. He was a good channel runner too. You just got to actually hit the ball to him into the channel. The problem is you don't have anybody hitting the ball to him into the channel and have him try to run onto it. But not a lot of teams give you space to do that.
Exactly. So if he's going to be collecting the ball deeper, I don't know if he'll be as positionally deep as Gakpo is on that left, but I can see Ekitike playing Gakpo's role because of how they're trying to do the rotations in our midfield. Because when we do that, and it's like a it's like a really wide three across the midfield. It's Gakpo, McAllister, Gravenberch. If that's Ekitike, because to my point, Wirtz goes into the front line to press. So if we're doing that, I can see Wirtz still doing that role with Isak in the team. Isak being where Ekitike is, and Gakpo dropping out of the team.
We'll have to see. What's your prediction for my game? And then we'll do your game.
2-1 Chelsea. 2-1 Chelsea, and then
Who do you have on the weekend?
Everton. We could draw tomorrow. I think we could draw tomorrow. I'm saying 1-0, maybe a 1-1, but we play Everton on the weekend.
Solomon, these fixtures game week 5 are wrong.
Are they?
Yeah.
You sure? Maybe I'm wrong.
Unless we play each other this weekend.
Ned. My bad, Louis, shut up. How dare I question myself?
You're a clown, bro.
I
wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have said anything in this.
I don't see us losing.
We play each other next week, by the way.
Oh, that's poor timing for you, because by then Isak's going to be fit.
I don't care. I already said this. I don't care.
I think
an attack. I do not care, bro.
It'll be interesting. I think you'll see more balance from us tomorrow because McAllister will probably get rested because of that tackle.
Okay.
I think you see Bradley, Szoboszlai, Gravenberch start.
Thank you. Thank you, Solomon. I appreciate you, my G. I'm just glad you're here. That's all I got to say. I wouldn't have known what to do if it wasn't for you. You're the mad mind behind this Excel document.
Yeah, Solomon. I'd be flexing our prediction table to people like, y'all ain't running with this. y'all not rocking this, bro. Y'all ain't got this. This ain't even out in the stores yet.
So this is last week. You kicked my fucking ass. You absolutely busted my ass. Yeah. So congratulations on your first dub, game week 4, which is 3-1.
Act like I've been here before.
Yeah, act like you've been here before. You haven't, because you haven't won one. So this is it. All right.
Good job, my boy Nico, my boy Nick.
Good job on the specifically the Bournemouth result. That was the one. That was the big one. That was the swing, because then if you would have not gotten the correct score, I would have got the draw. I would have had 1 point. That would have got me to 4. You would have been ahead of me, but not by much. That was the big swinger.
That's really what
I didn't get much right this week. I'm not gonna front. Did not get much right. We gotta do better this week. Gotta do better.
Yeah, let's get into this week.
Let's get to this week and get this thing going. Appreciate you though, Solomon. Appreciate you, my guy. Liverpool, Everton. What we got here? You know, I'll go first for this one. I'm gonna say this is a 2-1. I feel like this might be the slip too, but you're at home. So
yeah, but Everton just likes to ruin our parade any way they can.
Brighton versus Tottenham.
2-2. Wait, No. Spurs haven't gotten scored on. They're about to win this game 2-1. Or 1-1. 1-1, 1-1, 1-1. Still the
1-1?
same pick. Yeah, 1-1. I'm not going back to change it.
Going 1-0 Brighton.
I like it.
Burnley, Forest. At Burnley. Oh, I need this to be a Burnley win more than
2-2.
anything. I need this to be a Burnley win more than anything, bro.
It's Ange ball, bro. We're gonna get something. You think Burnley's gonna win that game? Do it.
1-1. Burnley's just defensively, bro. Outside of Esteve, I don't like a single one of their defenders. Not one. There's not a single defender they have that I like outside of Esteve.
Fair enough. 1-3. Crystal Palace won 3-1.
If I think it's gonna be 2-1 Palace. But if this result happens, I think Potter is sacked.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, this is a 6-pointer. Wolverhampton Wanderers versus Leeds. That is a 6-pointer, bro. Exactly.
2-1.
You said 2-1?
Yeah, 2-1 Wolves. Trying to see how much you rate Leeds.
Away from home, that's the tough part about Leeds. Leeds away from home are fucking awful, bro. They're awful.
I just like
at home, they just get the juice of the fans and they run their asses off. But like away from home, they are just.
And because it's a 6-pointer, they're gonna try and like get a result. I feel like they're not gonna just try and sit back.
This is like that. This is the type of game that keeps them up.
Right.
Us versus United.
Do you get him fired?
Old Trafford.
When's the last time you beat them there?
Been a long motherfucking time.
Can you give me like a guess? 5 decade?
Probably like 5-ish. 5 to 7 years. Somebody in the chat will.
2-1. 2-1 Chelsea. 1-2, sorry.
1-2.
I think he might get the sack, bro.
I would like for him to get the sack. He goes get a payday and then go to Benfica because Benfica's going to sack their manager too.
I would love that for him.
I would love that for Benfica because I hate what they do. I hate what Benfica does, and I know he'll play Andres. I know he'll play. I know he's playing Andres. 2013, so it's been a decade, 12 years.
Yeah, this time.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be 3-1.
Well, Palmer too.
Yeah, I think that Palmer loves a goal against Manchester United. Loves a goal against United. But I think Reece scores in this game. I think Reece scores. I think Reece and Pedro score in this game.
This is a really good slate.
Reece GA at least.
Week 5.
Reece GA at least, yeah. Fulham Brentford.
2-1.
Brentford or Fulham?
Fulham.
Brentford, nah. I'm giving Brentford the juice, son. 1-1. This is a fantastic game. And Newcastle will be coming off of a game against Barcelona, so keep that in mind as well.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Man, you shouldn't have said that. You would have got me.
Nah, it's okay. I don't like doing that to people.
3-2 Bournemouth.
This is gonna be such a good game. If you're not sitting down watching this game, you're missing out.
Yeah,
I'm telling
yeah.
you,
We
Chad.
need to do a
I'm telling you,
highlight
Chad, if you're
matchup.
not sitting down watching this game, you're missing out. Because
Hey,
this
so
is gonna be a great
we got to
game.
do a highlight matchup outside the top 6.
Yo, what
It's the
day
one
is
match.
this? What day is this? Oh, I'm not even gonna be in town, bro. What am I talking about? I was gonna say if I was in town, we would be doing a watch along for this. Sunday at 6 a.m.
Oof.
For me, oof.
Yeah,
But
9 a.m. Yeah,
for you,
chilling.
it's like waking up. If as long as you're not hungover, you'll be all right.
Yeah, facts.
And even then,
That's a no
hungover,
alarm
go
clock.
get some fucking food and then come back. You'll be all right.
What do you say?
I think this is a 3-3.
I was gonna say that before you said that Newcastle was coming off playing Barcelona.
Yeah, I still think it's gonna be a 3-3. How long is Iwisa out for? Oh yeah, it was 5-0 last year. But Bournemouth didn't have anything to play for last year at the end of the year.
Yeah. And you know, there's a little bit of a difference in Newcastle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it a color thing?
It actually is.
Yo.
Evening, my friends. Evening.
Good evening. Good evening. Yo.
Appreciate
Villa
you, brother. Welcome. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. We do this around this time all the time. We do this show at around this time all the time. So, and I'm live if I'm not going on vacation, I'm going live most of the time. So, go ahead. Villa, Sunderland. I'm going Sunderland. Fuck Villa.
Bro,
Everything about Villa. Fuck them.
Yo,
fuck them. Let them get relegated.
They haven't scored yet, bro. Like I want to say 2-2, but they haven't scored a goal yet.
No, they scored a goal today.
Oh, facts. Harvey Elliott. Shout out Harvey Elliott. Yeah. Hey, bro, if you cook there, you'll be back, dog. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. If you cook there, you'll be back. Bro. Big up. Appreciate it. 2-1 Sunderland. Harvey Elliott to score again. For Harvey Elliott GA.
So, do you think?
What? Not actually. I'm just hoping for it.
Do you think? No. Do you think there's the little merry-go-round that happens? Not with Amorim and Villa. But as soon as Amorim leaves, they get Unai.
This is my thing. If Ineos knows what they're doing.
But if you hire Unai, you have to hire Monchi. Otherwise, it doesn't work, in my opinion.
Right.
I don't think it works without Monchi.
That makes sense. But this is my thing. If we take what we heard all summer into stock, right? If Glasner is gone, and if Glasner is your guy, which he should be, then you can't sign Emery because you're not signing Emery for an 8-month contract. Right? If Emery makes sense from the fact that Emery is not opposed to playing a 3-back.
It looks like we're willing to spend money in January too, by the way, Ator. But continue.
What? I think it's between us two. I don't know why we're in that state.
I don't even know why you're in it either. I don't even know why we're in it realistically, but it is what it is.
But if Gittins and Garnacho don't pop, then you'll be
exactly. Then you can go for Morgan.
But yeah, what the fuck were we just talking about?
No, it was Sunderland Villa, and I was talking about
with the merry-go-round. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense if Glasner's supposed to be looking for a job in the
how many decisions make sense at Manchester United?
None.
So, what we got to go with what doesn't make sense. What logically is the thing that's going to make them try to succeed the quickest? And that's what Manchester United is going to do. that make
Like,
sense?
yeah, like it makes sense from not doing too much disruption from
Yeah,
the
but they don't
formation,
want to
but
play the back
that's what I'm
five.
saying. Exactly. So like it doesn't make sense to sign Emery.
People don't want to play the back five. They complaining about the back five.
Yeah,
So like getting
exactly.
Glasner is like, oh, we're just gonna get the back five again. No, like let them play gung-ho football with who they have. Score goals.
They don't have Emery players.
They don't have a
have a
single winger
John
on that team outside of Ahmad.
Like where
They
does
literally don't
Bueno
have a
play?
single. They literally don't have a single winger on that team outside of Ahmad. They got rid of all of them this summer. All the wingers they got rid of. They have only inside players.
Yeah.
So I don't know what Emery does. I have no idea.
Exactly.
But,
So you
I
bring
mean,
in
you
a
play
caretaker
Dorgu out
manager.
on the wing. Could you imagine? Them doing Dorgu. He plays John McGinn in the wing. Come on.
He
plays
would play
McGinn.
Dorgu.
He does play McGinn and Morgan Rogers on the wing. So I guess it doesn't. I guess it's not necessarily the craziest thing in the world.
If he goes 4-4-1-1, yeah. Put Cunha behind Sesko.
He might get. He might. The one thing that though, he might get something out of Sesko.
Yeah.
Like Amram might get something out of Sesko. Like that's one thing I could say.
You
Like,
said Amram or Emery?
No,
Emery.
I'm sorry, Emery. Emery might get something out of Sesko. That's the one thing I could say.
What's he gonna do with my boy Harvey?
He could get him. Yeah, Harvey would be a. He would use Harvey like.
Wait, why am I saying this? I'm switching.
Yeah, why are you saying Harvey?
Yeah,
because he plays for Villa. No, but he'll play. He'll play Mainu. He'll play
Manu and Tillmans. There's not much.
He'll probably play. You could probably put. He'll probably play Ugarte next to Mainu. No.
Yeah.
And then he'll probably play Mainu. He would play Kobe on the wing. Yeah, you're probably right. You would probably play Kobe on the wing.
Kobe doesn't run enough to play on the wing.
He'll still use Bruno. He'll use Bruno like Tielemans.
I think it would be Kobe that he uses like Tillmans, and he'll use Bruno like he does Rogers. You could see Bruno playing left more than you would see Mainu on the left. Because Bruno gives you the running, and he'll just drift in. John McGinn's not a touchline winger.
No, I mean, they don't have touchline wingers. They got rid of Bailey. They don't even have any more touchline wingers. Even that new kid they bought isn't a touchline winger. He's more of an inside forward.
I don't want to talk about Villa or Emery.
He's going to United, I think. I think that's going to end up happening. I'm not in front. I think he gets fired this weekend. I mean, Emery gets fired this weekend, and so does Amram.
I think United is waiting for a candidate on their list to get fired.
Yeah.
Or to leave so that they can fire Amram.
Yeah. And then Arsenal City this weekend.
At the carpet?
Correct.
I just 3-1, bro. I just don't rate City. I don't.
That United performance didn't move you?
Don't piss me off.
I'm gonna actually go for a draw here.
If it's a, you know what? If it's a draw, Joey, the league's done.
Because I rate Nico O'Reilly so much. You know this.
Yeah.
You know how much I rate Nico O'Reilly.
Right.
I think Nico O'Reilly at left back's actually working.
Yeah.
Like it's better. Like he defends better one-on-one than Nate Nori. Like I've watched.
He's more physically imposing.
So we're talking Madueke, right?
No change out of Riley unless it's a pen.
Okay. Then who's been it's Kusanov, right? Right back.
I think Kusanov's been playing. No,
Kusanov right back, right?
It might be Kusanov. You got the computer, look it up. Oracle.
Literally have the fixtures up too already. Yeah, Kusanov right back. And Bardio covering Nico O'Reilly.
It's not the players, it's the Pep Lenders press. It plays into how Arteta plays, bro.
I don't know.
It plays into how Arteta plays. It's not like their City isn't press baiting anyone anymore because their Donnarumma is just getting the ball out quickly, which is not a slight against Donnarumma, but they're not trying to play from back to front in a sweeping move now.
It was Kusanov against United. I think Doku got something for him, son. I'm not even
and this is the thing. If Doku has finally had everything click, like Liverpool fans wanted it to at Liverpool, then that changes everything. That changes everything because there's no one stopping Doku. I don't care what you say about Timber and all this. No one's stopping Doku.
None of those defenders have the pace to defend this kid.
Not one.
If he can get one ball onto Haaland, that like one clean ball onto Haaland.
But that's why I said
what I'm saying.
I'm
telling you, I'm going 2-2, bro. I don't trust Arsenal to score is like that, bro. I don't trust Arsenal. I trust them defensively. I don't trust them to score.
But this
I'm not even gonna go 2-2. I'm going 1-1.
There's gonna be
going 1-1. I don't think they're that dangerous on set pieces anymore. Without Saliba, I don't think they're that dangerous on set pieces. Mosquera doesn't seem to be the same kind of they don't even do the same set pieces. I think I said this on Lewis's stream or one of these streams I was on. That they stopped blocking the keeper. They used to block the keeper with Saliba every single time they did a set piece.
They probably got a memo saying they were going to watch that more.
Good.
But
we do it all the time.
Yeah.
We do it all the fucking time now.
I don't rate Pep Lenders press against teams that can soak up pressure and also have physical, very athletic players. I think Rice is going to have a very decisive part to play in this game. As much as I hate on Rice, this is the game for Rice. Let Rice bully that midfield.
Yeah, Reinders, this is where you have to perform. Really, if you can't perform in this game, then you're not that good, bro. Just straight up, you're not that good. If you can't perform, all you need is a performance. I don't need GA or anything like that. You just need a performance. If you can't perform in this game, you're just not that good, bro. You're just all right. That's what you are. You're just all right. I watched Enzo play really well against Liverpool and play really well against fucking Arsenal last year. We just didn't have a no-end product at the top of the pitch. You have the machine up there. You have no excuse. You have no excuse. You have technical players around you. It's not like there's a breath of talent. If you cannot perform in this game, at least give me a performance. You're just not that good. And as an Arabic brother, I don't like saying that about Arabic brothers. I say that about the same thing about Aiden Nori. I don't like saying bad things about Aiden Nori, but I know he's a scrub. So it is what it is. Right. Hey, Reiners, wake up, my G. This is you. This is you.
Yeah, that 5-1 is still etched in my brain that they bodied City. They bodied them.
Yeah, but
also think this is
the I think Gyökeres kind of feeds into how City defend better. Like Ruben Diaz likes those types of physical battles. Like that's like what he enjoys. He enjoys that type of physical type of confrontation.
If Gyökeres is what Arsenal fans want him to be, he should have a field day against City because of the
Agreed.
press that they're gonna play.
Oh, dude. You're
You think
so
Pep's gonna
adamant
sit
about
back?
this press.
Pep Linders is the number 2, bro. I watched it get carved up when he was my number 2, our number 2 at Liverpool, and Arsenal toyed with us. When was the last time Arsenal did that?
You guys lost to Arsenal back then?
We got put in a split by Arsenal one time, like 3 years ago.
There's nobody fucking live. Oh. Flawless is live. We'll send you guys over there.
Yeah, pick up Flawless.
All right. Everyone, we appreciate you. We'll see how we do for predictions for next week. You will probably you might see me once more this week live total. I might be live tomorrow with Never a Foul. But outside of that, I'm probably not gonna go live for the rest of the week. I'm gonna enjoy my vacation and watch some football in the background while I'm fucking hungover and all that other good jazz. So big up to everyone. We appreciate you guys coming through. If you haven't, make sure you like the stream, subscribe to the channel. There's only 27 likes and there's been over 80 people.
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild.
So,
I need more likes.
Make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. We're very close to 1.2K. I think only 20 subscribers left. My dog's yelling at me. I'm going to go take him for a walk. I hope you guys have a great night.
Liverpool in 36. What's up?